Hello, I'm continuing Psalm 34 and I'm going to be reading verse 14 to 18. And it says this: Turn away from evil and do good, seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord are toward the righteous and his ears toward their cry. The face of the Lord is against those who do evil, to cut off the memory of them from the earth. When the righteous cry for help, the Lord hears and delivers them out of their troubles. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. The first point I want to make is about peace. I think we all assume wrongly that if situations just left to their own devices, peace is the natural kind of settling stage. That if, okay, tensions will high at one stage, but we're just going to give everything peace. Christians don't enter into conversation, don't step in and have an opinion on political issues or anything like that. Just get out of it. Just get out of it, and eventually it will all settle down and there'll peace be left. And I just don't think that's true. And I think here David is saying, but I think it was a very biblical principle, that pursue peace. Go after peace. That don't just leave it to his own device and hope for the best. That actually be the one to have the conversation and say, this was said whenever, and I'm sorry. Can we get past this? Or this is going on in the world right now. That's not okay. How can we be the changes to change the world toward a more peaceful tomorrow? The second point I want to bring is priority. Here we clearly have God prioritizing the righteous over the non-righteous. And I don't want to make an excuse for it. I think the way the whole blessing business works, if you like, is God's going to bless you so you can bless other people. Right? We're meant to be the hands and feet of Jesus. So if you are righteous, don't apologize when you get blessed. Don't apologize when you get the promotion. Don't apologize when whatever happens, right? Be thankful. Don't be ashamed. Don't make apologies. Don't make excuses for it. Thank God for it. And then work out how you can now use your new promotion, your new blessing, financial, your new strength in family, your new whatever. Work out how you can use that to bless other people. The third thing I want to say is permission. In these verses, we have been given permission to go into God's presence and to say, God, life is not going well at the moment. What is going on? Life is not okay. We get permission to step into God's presence with honesty, with ourselves laid bare and say, I don't get it. Read the rest of the Psalms. David cries out at times, God, where are you? Why have you forsaken me? He hasn't. But we have permission as children of God to go into the presence of Almighty God, right? Commanders of the heavens, all authority, all power. There should be an awe, but we get that permission to step in and say, life is not going well, God. Life really sucks at the moment. What is going on? And the last thing I want to say is promise. We have that promise that God, and I want to read those last verses. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Church, if you're struggling today, if today's not a good day, if this year's not been a good year, like for many people, and you're struggling, the promise of God that He is near to the crushed in spirit. And I haven't got time to share one of my favourite poems, which is Footprints in the Sand. But you can find it on Google. Just Google it, Footprints in the Sand. And in that poem, it talks about how in the man's very worst moments of his life, when he needed God the most, God had never left him. It was actually in those moments that God carried him. This is the promise that God gives to His children. So be blessed, Lighthouse. If you're struggling today, God is going to carry you through. Bless you, Lighthouse. See you soon.